So I'm going to kind of do this in one take because it's Thanksgiving and I'm lazy just like the rest of us here on Thanksgiving. And happy Thanksgiving to you, and thanks for coming by and stopping and visiting the channel. But today I want to talk about all the movie stars and just how disconnected they are with what's really going on in this Biden era of a world that we are in. A couple of them have said they're just going to take their ball and leave the United States and not stay here and actually continue on here in the United States, which is great for our country. And I'm going to tell you why. When Biden became president, I sat back and I told myself, I want to try to get behind this president, and I want to try to be better in the United States. I want to make us better. I want to make us stronger. I want to stand for this flag. I want to stand for this country that my forefathers, my family have fought for. I want to stand for it, and I'm going to back this president as best of my ability. Until things tripled, quadrupled, and it literally became impossible to live in the United States of America where we're at today. And we have Biden to thank for that. Bottom line, we have Biden to thank for that. But do I sit and say, I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna take my ball and go home since I didn't get what I wanted? No. I stood here on solid ground and I waited for the right time to vote for who I thought would do a better job than Biden. Do I think Trump is the answer? Absolutely not. Let's just get that straight right now. Trump is not the answer to what our country needs at all. Neither was Biden, and definitely not Kamala. For me, I just chose the lesser of two evils. And Trump was the lesser of two evils. And for some of you movie stars that have made millions, off the United States. And, you may say, well, they worked hard for it, Techie. They worked hard for it. No, they didn't. They didn't work 80 hours in the coal mines, 80 hours in the factories. Sure, they spent some time away from their families doing this. But let's be real. At the end of the day, did they really work that hard for it? No, they did not. Don't even start with me. People like Whoopi Goldberg, Cardi B, and now Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres is moving out of the country with her wife, and she's selling off some of her mansions. And I don't think a lot of that has to do with Trump, though, why Ellen's moving. I think that has a lot to do with her being a scummy person. It's come out for a long time. I think she's just running away from her problems just because she is a scummy person. And go ahead and run. But the fact that you want to run and not stand on solid ground and represent this country and stay and fight with the rest of us, you're pretty scummy, if you ask me. And a lot of your fans, Ellen, should be disappointed in you, and I think a lot of them are, and that's why you're already leaving, just because you're a scummy person to begin with, Do I think Trump's the answer? Absolutely not. Like I've said before in previous videos, and I think Trump is a terrible person. Do I think Biden would have been the answer again for another 4 years? Absolutely not. Kamala? Absolutely not. That was the worst of the three, believe it or not. In my opinion, I think Kamala was the worst out of all the three. Just prime examples of some of the things that us people are going through around here. Let's just talk soda pop, for instance. I know some people are going to be like, soda pop? What the heck is that? Cola, whatever. Mountain Dew, for instance. I used to think I was getting a deal at $5. $5 for a 24-pack. I would never buy it when it was $7 or $8. Take a guess what it is at my local supermarket right now. $15. $15. Then you take that into consideration. Most people here locally, I think the minimum wage is $7 to $8 where I live. Rent is $1,500 a month, but yet you won't raise minimum wage. Government won't raise minimum wage at all where we're at. But rent's $1,500 a month on top of groceries that are absolutely soaring. Utility costs absolutely soaring. My gas and electric have doubled. Doubles. Have I said doubled enough? Then, the United States thinks that it's just great that we fix our economy with raising interest rates. Well, who pays for that in the long run? It's the working man, it's the working people that pay that high interest rate to what? Where's it going? A hole in the ground. It's like playing at Vegas, just a hole in the ground. This video is just a straight cut. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to download it, upload it, and this is my opinion. You know what? Them movie stars can go, so be it. But even though I don't really fully support Trump, I'm going to stand on this solid ground, and I'm going to fight for it. And, you know, it's just a crying shame that you're just willing to throw in the towel that early just because you didn't get your way. But, you know, they made their millions, so they can go off and do their thing. You know, it's a lot like people that take a knee, you know, when the national anthem is sang, you know, and don't want to stand for it, put your hand on your heart. You know, come on now. Anyways, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. This video went off into 30 different directions, but you have a happy Thanksgiving this year, and goodbye, Ellen. We won't miss you. True story. Take care.